Hello. I feel as though this camera is looking a little strange now. Try and lift it up a bit. I don't want to peer down on anyone or um, make myself too heavy on people's to look. I've gone wrong already. Let's cut to the story. I am hoping to develop a course on Ayn Rand. Now, Ayn Rand has been castigated as being, and possibly was, very right wing, but the things that she talks about, and probably that's an unfair dismissal of her and intending to dismiss her. So to warn people off reading her and to frighten people away from reading her, apart from right-wing people who then have access to the worry, which is probably a valid worry, that the earth is running out of materials. In Atlas Shrugged, for example, there's a problem with steel and iron, ore and things like that. She is worried, even many years ago now. She died quite a long time ago now. That the planet may run out of materials if consumerism carries on at a pace, and certainly it has done. I would like to direct you to the film Interstellar. Even if you watch that trailer now, you will see a clip saying the world isn't running out of televisions, we're running out of food. And that is about an elite group invited to escape on a rocket to try and find a different planet because this one's kaput. Now, I don't think that that is like leaving a complete mess and escaping. Although, like, if you know the characters who are escaping, it's desirable to some extent. I don't think it's an adequate answer to the situation we're in. It may be part of the answer to develop some sort of travel to explore other planets, but it shouldn't be that urgent. It shouldn't be that someone's pressed the button on a conveyor belt with robots operating and burnt up every atom of electricity and mined all the resources there are on the planet to produce thousands of televisions, all of which will be dumped somewhere, Aglababoshi or wherever it is. So yes, there may be a problem, but I don't think the way of resolving it is to continue to make a mess, and then hope to escape somehow from it, leaving a lot of people non-escaped and dead, and a lot of families and a lot of children dead and non-escaped. Now, Ayn Rand, I wanted to start. I have to put this down. It's wobbling too much like that. Ayn Rand's book, We the Living, starts off with a passage I will read out to you on a later video when I have got some suitable glasses. Because I have read it out before, but I have to have the page very close to my nose at the moment to see it. And I don't want to make a complete fool of myself. I've made enough of a fool of myself possibly already in some respects. So I'm not going to read it out now, but I wanted to point out that one of the scenes in it, the scenes we have to note at the station at the beginning, in Russia, that is in a terrible state of torpor. The clock doesn't say the time. The trains hardly ever run. People are smelly all about. People are worried about their remaining belongings being stolen. There are bundles everywhere, unspecified bundles that may be dead bodies with cloths on them. But anyway, one of the men has, it may even be the main girl's father. I don't think it is. I'm not sure about that. I think it may be, actually. He has on the back of his only shirt the words Ukrainian potatoes. Now, that's of interest, partly for the Interstellar movie also, because I believe that part of the thing that might have inspired the movie to be worried about food, which may indeed be a worry because of climate change problems and so on, would have been the ethanol extraction. Nobody's really been transparent about how many fields have been turned over for ethanol production in various countries, to try and avoid using petrol. Yes, but Ukrainian potatoes is also of interest for another reason. I didn't realize this until very lately. Unlike myself to some extent, because I am related, somewhere in my heritage is a man called Rands. Well, my nana was originally, her maiden name was Rands. And certainly Rands is part of my history. But that is Rands with an S, Rands. I don't know whether it's linked to South African mining. I don't know whether it's linked to South African currencies. But I don't know. Well, I have to say, I'm thinking that Ayn Rand might have chosen that name as a pen name, and I have just found out that it is just a pen name because it relates to the word brand. So I'll let you think about that for a while. I'm sorry if this seems eccentric. Yeah.